Toxins which are stored in the fat cells are making you swollen and fat. Cleanse them in this way. Sadly, all of us are living in an environment which is toxic, and we are constantly being exposed to foods which are chemical-laden. Consequently, it is almost impossible to stay away from toxicity, meaning our liver and digestive system can be overwhelmed easily. Nevertheless, the human body is designed to naturally eliminate toxins from the body. There are two categories of toxins: fat-soluble and water-soluble. Water-soluble toxins can be easily flushed out from the body with the help of the kidneys and the blood. On the contrary, it is more challenging to flush out fat-soluble toxins. These toxins include preservatives, pesticides, heavy metals, food additives, plastics, pollutants and similar environmental chemicals. The fat-soluble toxins need to become water-soluble so that they are eliminated from the body. The liver has a crucial role in this process. However, if the detox pathways and the liver function perfectly, the situation worsens. To be more specific, the toxins travel from the liver to the fat cells, brain and blood, where they can remain for years. Nevertheless, it is thought that when the detoxification pathways, the stress levels and the digestion are balanced, accumulation of toxins in the body can be avoided. Namely, once we digest a meal, the toxic and the nutritional fats travel from the stomach in the small intestine, where they are emulsified by the bile which is secreted from the gallbladder and the liver. In the small intestine there are millions of lacteals and small villi, which are mucous membranes or little grasses which are finger-like. These aid the absorption of nutritional fats and they forward the toxic fats to the liver for processing. The body is not going to eliminate toxins if the detox pathway is damaged, and they will accumulate. Gut-associated lymphatic tissue, GALT, is the beginning of the lymphatic system of the body. It goes around the whole intestinal tract. This is where the good fats are absorbed and the toxic ones sent to processing. It is of vital importance that 1/4 inch of the wall of the lacteals and the villi are functioning optimal on the inside part of the gut, and 1/4 inch on the outside mustn't be congested. Symptoms of congested GALT: tenderness and breast swelling during menstrual cycle, bloating, hypersensitivities, excess weight round the belly, joint stiffness, itching or skin irritation, elimination concerns, occasional headaches, swollen feet and hands. There are several factors which can damage the villi, like stress and diet. Excessive stress can even dry out the villi. Furthermore, constipation can also dry out the villi and make them produce reactive mucus. If the mucus is excessive, your stools could still appear normal, but you might still be bloated. In order to stop the toxins from returning to the liver, there should be balance of the mucous membranes. Namely, they should not be too wet or too dry. Furthermore, perfect bile flow is of crucial importance for the health. The bile eliminates bad bacteria, pesticides, parasites, heavy metals and other harmful substances. Consuming a diet rich in fiber will flush out all the bile, and if the diet is not rich in fiber, the bile will be shifted back to the liver, along with all the harmful substances. Consequently, the liver becomes overwhelmed. Liver congestion: when the liver is congested, it sends the fat-soluble toxins into the bloodstream, from where they attach to the fat cells and they can remain there for many years, causing oxidation and degeneration. These toxins can target all body parts. These toxins are starting to deposit in the brain and causing cognitive problems. Eliminate fat to eliminate toxins. Ayurveda aims to convince the body to burn fat, not for the sake of weight loss, but in order to remove the toxins accumulated in the fat. Fat metabolism is the detox fuel of the body, and it is very important for the body to eliminate toxins. There are a number of ways to burn fat, but incorporating some major lifestyle changes is of vital importance. Nevertheless, the most important factors in the detox and fat-burning process are stable digestive system, bile flow and lymph, food allergies and inability to absorb good fats. When the lymph and the villi are congested, it is not possible to absorb good fats. Consequently, many people are diagnosed with soy, dairy and wheat allergies. It is harder to digest these foods. The gluten might irritate the intestinal wall and promote more production of reactive mucus. This can seriously compromise the intestinal wall's ability to be a health barrier for the body. To conclude, if you are experiencing occasional loose stools or constipation, notice mucus in your stool. It might be an indication that your assimilation and detoxification pathways are compromised. Consequently, you will have to avoid certain foods. Moreover, if you feel that the foods just sits in your stomach after a high-fat or heavy meal, or you feel nauseous, it might be an indication of compromised bile flow. Nevertheless, you can address these issues by following certain rules. You can clean your body from toxins in a number of ways. To be more specific, there are foods which are beneficial and they can clean the liver and restore its function. These foods are grapefruit, garlic, green tea, carrots, beets, apples, green leafy vegetables, avocados, olive oil, cruciferous vegetables, alternative grains, limes, lemons, turmeric, cabbage and walnuts. Next, we present you a very effective way of cleansing your bile and liver. Recipe for cleansing the gallbladder and the liver. Ingredients: 3 lemons or 1 grapefruit, Epsom salts 4 tablespoons, virgin olive oil ½ cup, malic acid supplements or apple juice. Optional. Directions: try to eat as many apples as you can and drink as much apple juice as you can prior to starting the cleansing treatment. 2 days before the treatment, drink 8 ounces of apple juice every 2 to 3 hours. On the first day of the treatment, eat fat-free light breakfast. 2 p.m., make a mixture of 3 cups of water and 4 tablespoons of Epsom salts. Store the mixture in a jar and in the fridge. Do not consume or drink anything after 2 p.m. 6 p.m., consume 3/4 of the mixture you prepared earlier. 8 p.m. Drink another 3/4 cup of the mixture. 9:45 p.m., put ½ cup of virgin oil in a jar. Then, squeeze the grapefruit and remove the pulp with chopsticks or a fork. 10 p.m., drink the grapefruit mixture, lie down in your bed and try to fall asleep. When you wake up the next morning, drink 3/4 cup of Epsom salts. The rest of this mixture need to be drank 2 hours later.